Moving your valuables can be a very dangerous job, even in Highsec, where gankers exist and you can never be truly sure if death doesn't wait around the next corner. So today, we are taking a look at how you can safely move stuff through Highsec, especially in larger quantities, as I already made a video for smaller quantities using Asynthesis. So if you didn't watch it yet, go check it out. So let's take a look at how you can move your stuff and different ships you can use for that. So let's dive right into it. But playing alone in EVE sucks, so if you want to take part in an awesome community, fly fun ships, make some dank ISK and have genuinely a good time, with constantly people around you to hang out with, come and join Suspect today and fight under the banner for a great ruler, me. So come and join our Discord today. Anyway, on with the video. Before we do anything, one thing you want to make sure is that you never ever use autopilot. Manually navigate and fly for yourself. This is the most secure way, as autopilot will drop you off 10 kilometers away from the next target, making it so you have to slowly fly this last distance before being able to take the gate, making you very vulnerable. With this out of the way, let's get right into how to haul. The first way is the obvious one. You can do it yourself. For this, all you will need is our ship, but it needs to be done in a proper ship. In Highsec, anyone engaging you outside of a Highsec war will always have a limited time frame to actually kill you, but they will also die even if they gank you. This means the best way to avoid ganks is to make the effort put in higher than the value they will potentially gain from it. Because you have to realize, most ganking is not done for tiers, it is done for profit. Always keep that in mind. So let's take a look at two potential ships you can use for Highsec hauling. And as always, you can find all fittings down in the video description. The first option, and the easier of the two, is the Nereus. It is a tanky Scalenter hauler, and not only that, it can also hold a decent amount of cargo hold. There's two ways to fit it. Maximum cargo hold, which reduces tank massively, leaving you with only about 50k EHP, but a grand total of almost 9000 cubic meters cargo hold. With the maximum tank refit, you still have a very respectable cargo hold of 3375 M3, but you get a tank which overheated peaks at 71k EHP. With on top of that, a passive shield recharge of 103 HP per second. This is your best option as a new player to haul your larger cargo next to the Asynthesis, as most other tier 1 haulers tend to be extremely squishy and die really quickly. But even if it does have a decent amount of tank, still don't move your high value items with this. There are other options, to which we will get later. But if you do have the skills, and it is in actuality just one skill you need, you can also get a deep space transport. All of them are good, but you'll look specifically at the Occator, because it is the one I actually use. The Occator might not seem impressive at first. It has an okay tank, it has a rather small cargo hold at first glance, and it takes forever to align. But all of those statements are wrong. If we actually take a look at the stat card for the Occator, we will notice that it gets a bonus to its fleet hangar capacity. Fleet hangar? Yes, the Occator has a fleet hangar, and it is quite literally massive. It starts out at 50,000 M3, and per skill level, this number increases by 5% for a peak of 62,500 M3 at max skills. And also, it gets a massive bonus to module overheating. This means if you actually are getting ganked, all you do is you overheat your armor hardeners, and there you go, you have 112k EHP. That is also more than the Nereus gets. But what about the align time? Well, here comes in the micro warp drive. To get into warp, you need to hit 75% of your maximum speed. If we hit the warp up and immediately single cycle our MWD, we will get a lot faster, really quick, and once the cycle ends, we will keep that speed, catapulting us into warp there in just 10 seconds. This actually works for any ship class, as long as the MWD you're using makes you go 2 times as fast as you would normally, including capitals. But this is one way you can move your stuff, but there's another, there's always another. Pay other people to do it for you. The two biggest holding services in EVE are referal and PushX. Both are good and they work. PushX is a bit cheaper, but anything is better than you exploding, I guess. To use them, we first need to go to the respective website. I link both of them in the video description too, and fill the form on either of the websites. How to do that is explained too on that website for the more finicky details, but the most important part is start and destination. Once you have filled the form, you hit calculate and it will give you the contract details. To use these, you open up your game, right-click the items you want to have moved, and click create contract. Here you will need to select courier, and under private enter the corporation you want to contract to. In the case of this example, it's Red Frog. It is Red Frog Freight. Once you click on next, you can confirm the items you want to have moved, and also select any additional items, and on page 3 you enter expiration date, days to complete, and reward. All those details you can grab from the Red Frog website. And now you just finish the contract and wait until it is delivered. You can always check the status of your delivery by opening the contracts window in the top left. This obviously means someone else moves your stuff, and if it explodes, you get the collateral back as ISK into your wallet. But anyway, with this out of the way, what is your preferred method of moving items? Do you do it yourself? Do you pay people to do it for you? Tell me in the comments. Also, please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and also check out the other videos on my channel. But this is all from me, and I hope you are having a wonderful time in EVE, and as always, see you next time.